Yeah, it's game time. It's game time.
Fingers,
It's game time.
track team,
Yeah.
let's go.
Today is a fantastic day to make it your day. My name is Saint Day Adeoba, and I'm going to talk to you about power versus force. You see, in life you have power and you have force. So let's break down the difference between power and force. Power is infinite. It requires no resistance and it flows from a source greater than yourself. Force, on the other hand, is like manipulation. It requires resistance in order for it to be force. And it's finite. It stops. It's always a stopping point. Once the resistance gets too great, it stops. You see, David R. Hawkins wrote a book called Power versus Force. And in that book, he talked about how people like Gandhi, Martin Luther King, Nelson Mandela operated from a sense of power, from a place of power, and why they were able to do what they did. Whereas Hitler and people such as that operated from a place of force, and it always hit a wall. So no matter how far you get with force, if you're operating from force, you will hit a wall. So here at YourDay, we define power as the ability to influence others in life. And we define force as the ability to manipulate others in life. So if we talk about power, then there's two types of power in life, because both influence others in life. You have internal power and you have external power. Internal power is things like authenticity, love, commitment, integrity, health, balance. External power are things like fame, material wealth, position, looks, all those things that are fleeting. However, people use them often to get far in life. The key here is this, is to learn how to build a greater internal power than external power. When that happens, it's similar to an iceberg. Then you can say that your iceberg is the internal power and the external power is the tip of your iceberg. When you can move through life where your external power is the tip of your iceberg, then you'll find a lot more joy in life. Because when your external power is a lot greater than your internal power, then you'll find consistent breakdowns. Let's pick an example. There's a lot of stars out there who get moving in their career. They get managers, they get agents, they get a lot of fans supporting them, and they're all building this external power, telling the star that they're the greatest thing since sliced bread. But the thing is that individual does not work hard on increasing their internal power, in that connection to self, in that patience, in that love, in that integrity, in that character. And this external power constantly weighs down on that shoulder, because one thing people don't realize is that external power is weight. It's unseen stress, and it sits on your shoulders. So when your external power is greater than your internal power, it creates this weight on your shoulders. The best way I can draw a picture for you of what it looks like when your external power is a lot greater than your internal power is this. Say you and I go deep sea diving, and I put you in a boat, I put you in a suit that actually looks like a space shuttle suit, and I put that bubble on your head, and I take you out to the deep end, deep abyss. And I say, here we go, we're going deep. I drop you over the end, I connect the air to your head, I put that clicker in your hand, and I say, listen, when you get deep, when the pressure goes up, you gotta turn up the pressure in the bubble to equalize the weight of the ocean. But you keep going deep and you get so caught up in the scenery that you never turn up the air or the power inside the bubble. What do you think eventually will happen? Bloop! Yes, it implodes every time. It cracks and implodes because the weight and the pressure and the stress of the ocean on top of that bubble will crush you if the air inside that bubble does not counterbalance it. Well, that's internal power. If you increase your internal power, no matter what you create externally, you can deal with it. If you don't, it will crush you. So the question is, how do you go about increasing your internal power so that you feel more powerful and feel less powerless? That is the question, and stay tuned because we'll talk about it in our future blogs. I will leave you with this quote: the battle without can never be won if you lose the war within. I'm Saint Day Adeoba, and remember, make every day your day.